We are moving on to the last 2 pages of your digital notebook. This is the last video for Topic 5, Lesson 2, the Zhou Dynasty. In this first question, you'll find the answer in this green highlighted paragraph. The majority of Zhou people were what? So what class were they? Let's go ahead and listen and see if we can find that answer.
Zhou society. The Zhou adopted much of Shang culture. They followed the same basic laws, wore similar clothing, and spoke the same language. They produced bronze art that rivaled that of the Shang. However, great changes also occurred in the Zhou dynasty. For example, the Zhou kings gave up the practice of human sacrifice and stopped using oracle bones. Structure of society. The Zhou kings, just as the Shang rulers before them, occupied the center of government. The Zhou, however, gave more power to individual states and the nobles who led them. Those states set up their own walled capital cities, from which they controlled the lands of lesser nobles. The nobles were expected to serve the king and raise armies to support him. The majority of Zhou people, as in most ancient societies, were peasants. They farmed the land and served as soldiers. There were also a small number of merchants, artisans, and slaves. People were sold into slavery as punishment for crimes and to pay debts.
Again, number 1, the majority of Zhou people were what? You'll find that answer in this green highlighted paragraph. Moving on to number 2, it's in this next paragraph that we'll listen to. The ancient Chinese put a high value on what? Society demanded that individuals show blank to their family. Older family members had blank power and privileges than younger ones. As in most ancient societies, men had higher blank than women. This is just a copy and paste of this with blanks left of pertinent, important information. So let's listen. As you're listening, you can fill in those blanks if you'd like.
Family relationships. The ancient Chinese put a high value on family. Society demanded that individuals show loyalty to their family. Older family members had more power and privileges than younger ones. As in most ancient societies, men had higher status than women.
Again, number 2, this is really just a copy and paste. Fill in the blanks. There are 4 blanks here. This will be worth the 4 points then. So if you don't do this, you will lose 4 points. Right here, you will find the answers to number 2. Next question, number 3. Number 3 is going to be in this circled yellow paragraph under economy and technology. What did Zhou artisans discover? And then if we look on page 6, number 4, in this highlighted pink, you'll find what made trade easier across the Zhou Empire. So let's go ahead and listen to economy and technology.
Economy and technology. During the Zhou, there were many technological advances. For weapons, one important invention was the crossbow. Artisans learned to make iron, which is stronger than bronze. The Zhou used iron to make weapons. Innovations also helped strengthen the Zhou economy. Iron was used to make stronger, more effective farm tools. Crop yield also increased as the Zhou used irrigation and fertilizer for more of their farmland. The Zhou built a network of roads, which helped travel and trade. A number of new cities sprang up. Coins were also used for the first time in the Zhou dynasty. Coins made trade across the large Zhou Empire easier.
Number 3, this is a mastery check question. What did Zhou artisans discover? You'll find the answer in this circled yellow paragraph. And number 4 on the next page, what made trade easier across the Zhou Empire? You'll find that answer in this pink 2 sentences. Last question will be in this last paragraph. The what of thinkers became the foundation of much of Chinese thought for the coming centuries. You'll find that answer in this green highlighted paragraph. Let's listen now.
Cultural life. The Zhou dynasty was a time of great creative energy. As the leaders of the warring states vied for influence, they supported poets and artists. They looked for wise men to help them to rule. The writings of thinkers from this time became the foundation of much of Chinese thought for centuries.
Again, the what of thinkers became the foundation of much of Chinese for the coming centuries. You'll find that answer in this green highlighted paragraph. I more or less copied kind of and pasted a sentence. You just have to fill in the blank.